they were spreading the one true faith, saving these poor heathen souls from eternal damnation. Some folks took it a bit too far. Building an empire became a twisted game of domination.
Hey, you are standing in between our battle.
It's so good here, so it's mine now.
Buckle up, history nerds, because it's about to get psychological. What's up, people? Welcome to Eureka. Today we're diving deep into the dark side of human ambition, colonialism and imperialism. We're not just talking about fancy words for land-grabbing empires. We're cracking open the skulls of these colonizers to see what made them tick. Because let's face it, sailing across oceans to steal spices and mess with cultures seems a tad irrational, right? Well, buckle up, history nerds, because it's about to get psychological. Why conquer everything? So, why exactly did people spend centuries racing around the globe, stealing land, and bossing everyone around?
Well, there wasn't just one reason. It was a whole buffet of messed up motivations.
Resources!
But there's more to it than just greed.
The superiority complex. Colonizers often saw themselves as the pinnacle of civilization. They had fancy ships, gunpowder, and questionable hygiene. But hey, to them, it meant they were better. This racial and cultural arrogance fueled a whole lot of "we're civilizing you savages" nonsense. This sense of entitlement made them think exploiting resources and imposing their way of life was perfectly okay. Basically, a psychological justification for stealing everything that wasn't nailed down. Religion also played a big role. Some colonizers genuinely believed they were spreading the one true faith, saving these poor heathen souls from eternal damnation. Of course, this often led to cultural destruction and forced conversions. But hey, at least they got a participation trophy in the form of eternal life, maybe. Let's not forget the good old-fashioned greed. Colonies were a treasure trove of resources, spices, gold, you name it. This fueled a whole lot of competition between empires, a constant struggle to be the top dog with the biggest pile of loot. It wasn't just about wealth, though. Resources meant power, and who doesn't want to be the world's coolest bully on the playground of history? Now, some colonists felt a twinge of guilt about the whole domination thing. Enter Rudyard Kipling's poem, The White Man's Burden, which basically said,
"Hey, conquering you guys is hard work, but someone's got to do it. You're welcome."
This paternalistic attitude masked the reality. They weren't doing the colonized any favors. It was more like a self-serving justification for exploitation.
It's so good here, so it's mine now.
Let's be honest, there's a certain allure to competition. Building an empire became a twisted game of domination, with countries vying for the biggest, baddest colonies. It was like a messed up Pokemon collection, except instead of cute little monsters, you had continents.
Hey, you are standing in between our battle.
By the way, we will also capture those little monsters. Gotta catch them all.
Remember Charles Darwin and his theory of evolution? Well, some folks took it a bit too far, twisting it into a justification for colonialism. They claimed superior races were destined to dominate weaker ones. Survival of the fittest, colonial edition? This warped ideology fueled racism, violence, and the whole us versus them mentality that plagued colonialism.
We are the best.
Colonialism's psychological impact wasn't just on the colonizers. It left deep scars on the colonized. Think, cultural suppression, loss of identity, and a whole lot of trauma. The psychological effects of colonialism are still felt today, shaping social structures, ethnic tensions, and even mental health issues. So there you have it, folks, the messed up mind of colonialism. A cocktail of superiority complex, religious fervor, and good old-fashioned greed. Let's learn from the past, celebrate diversity, and not repeat these historical blunders, alright?
Hey fam, just found a new continent. Smash the like button below and stay tuned with me for more cool content.
Whoa, you smash head, I discovered the place.
I found it.
No, I found it.
I found it.
No, I found it.
Not again, guys. Never mind. Till that time, hit that subscribe button for our channel and get more mind-blowing explorations of history's craziest characters and events. Remember, sharing is caring, so spread the knowledge.